Welcome back to Road to Fire. We're a family of three documenting our journey to fire, financial independence, retire early. Let's review our dividend portfolio update number one. I will share all of our real numbers, current performance over the last 4.5 weeks, and outline our future strategy like always, so please hang with me. I am so excited for this update. We just started investing in dividends to build more forms of passive income last month, and this is our first update. I posted our overall passive income strategy last week that outlines where we hope to build more passive income, and I'll add that link here. Dividends is a major part of our strategy. A dividend is the distribution of some of a company's earnings to its shareholders. Shareholders being you or anybody who owns a piece of a stock. It's just that simple. It is determined by the company's board of directors. On top of the value and growth of the stock, you also get an additional payout, which is amazing for doing absolutely nothing. Think of it as getting a piece of a pie, but it is based on the company's current results. Every shareholder gets a piece, and then the piece you get is determined by how many shares you own. The best part of dividends is the compounding effect. You gain value by the performance of the stock from the given company, and then you gain additional value through dividends for free. You then can redistribute those dividends back into the stock to continue to grow your total portfolio faster. This is our overall plan. So how does this fit into our overall strategy? We are mainly invested in index funds right now because of the diversity, historical performance, and limited risk. But we want to grow our individual company stock portfolio as well in the near future. Here is a snapshot of our current stock portfolio valued at about $188,000 as of today. As you can see, we have less than 1% of our money in individual company stocks. The mutual funds you see here are in our 401k at our work and will be shifted over soon into index funds. Our current investment strategy will always be focused on building long-term passive income with index funds mainly housed in Vanguard, as this strategy works best for us and has been proven to help us reach our long-term FIRE goals. But we do want to continue to grow our individual company stocks investments as there is an opportunity for gains there in the future. Ideally, this is what our investment mix will look like in the near future. We'd have company stocks to be about 10% of our total portfolio, bonds to be about 10% again, and then index funds represent about 80%. We are looking to have a more balanced investment strategy to decrease risk and continue to stay diversified. We are relatively conservative investors with a sprinkle of risk here and there. Our strategy might continue to adjust and change as we become more knowledgeable about investing. I'm okay with our plans evolving, but our end goal is always the same: financial independence. Our preferred platform for individual stock investing is Robinhood. They are easy to use, they have instant transfers, great concise market news, and of course they provide fractional share options, which is perfect for beginner investors like us. We absolutely love using Robinhood. I like to share my actual account as shown here to keep myself accountable and continue to keep the full transparency, which is key for my channel. Also, in a few years, it would be great to look back to see how far we've come. We also use the account for other stocks, which I shared last week in our Robinhood portfolio update, so you'll see a few other random stocks in here as well. This platform houses all of our individual company stocks, not just our dividend stocks. Let's review our 4 stocks in more detail. It's only been a month and we've already seen performance changes and adjustments due to the shifts in the overall market in the last couple of weeks. So here's our overall dividend portfolio. I will link the video to why we selected these 4 stocks here, which will provide a little bit more detail on how we got to this point and why we chose what we chose. But in our portfolio, we have selected IBM, AT&T, Exxon, and Coke. We stick to telecom and CPGs when investing in individual companies because these are the industries we know and understand. We invested $1,000 into these stocks, giving each stock $250 last month. This is our first dividend stock portfolio and we are excited to see this grow. In the last month, we invested an additional $200, giving each company $50. This will be our plan moving forward, and we hope to increase this as our expenses decreases month over month. We are really hoping for this to be a bigger part in our overall plan to retire early. Contributions to date is just about $1,200 even. As of today, the stock price for T-Mobile is about $30 and we hold about 10 shares. We have about 2.4 shares with IBM and it's priced just under $122. We have about 6.2 shares with Coke and it's priced about $50. And then we have 6.82 shares with Exxon and it's priced just under $38. Overall, we've seen slight downward movement on three of our four stocks and gains on Coke in the last month. Our portfolio has a value of about $1,150. And to date, our portfolio is down about $47, but it's expected with the fluctuations in the market. But what I'm most excited about is our first dividend payout that came out this week. We got 66 cents from IBM and $4.79 from Exxon, making it a total of $5.45. Round of applause for our beginner dividend investor here. I feel like I can retire tomorrow, honestly. I'm just so happy with our current progress. We will obviously redistribute this back into our portfolio, but it's good to see our first dividend payment within the first month of starting this portfolio. Our goal is to get this to about 10% of our total portfolio. I can't wait to start seeing dividend payment trends across month over month and create graphs in Excel to kind of see our progress. It's happy to know that this might be a larger part of our overall strategy for FIRE. We do have a few more stocks on the watch list, but we don't plan to buy new stocks right now as the market is kind of going crazy, so we want to hold it out just a little bit before we jump in, but more to come on that. I know $5.45 doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a start. It's motivating and it's honestly free money. Like, who doesn't like free money? No doubt we'll make this type of investing a huge priority moving forward. Now, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as comment below. Until next time.